What's up, guys? So it's Monday. I did very good. I went for about a week without thrifting. That's a lot for me. I usually thrift 3, 4, 5 times a week. I went for about a week without thrifting, and this weekend I probably only bought like 10 things total. Very small amount of things, which is great. So I get to, dig into my own stash, and I have time to process all the stuff that's been sitting around. I've been having because sales have been slow, I've been busy and so tired and just really working too much. I've been having like an existential crisis about reselling, even though the business is doing great. I just all week have just been so down. Maybe it's because I wasn't allowed to go thrifting. I don't know. I've just been feeling so down about it. Now, the heat from the summer has been absolutely torching my items upstairs, and I have not had an item come out of storage damaged since December, and we're in August. So it happens, it's fine, but I haven't had one in so long, and now all of a sudden I got 3 within a week or 2, and I'm very bummed out about it, okay? You saw the little slip-ons the other day, the little rope detail had kind of, the glue deteriorated and it was flapping around. Okay, boom, there's one, no big deal, refunded her before I even sent them out, fine. Then I had these Echo shoes where I showed you this is getting weird. I know this inner like little lip part is going to start peeling just by the tackiness of it. And it's kind of bubbly. I can tell that it's gonna start peeling. So that's another one. So I'm just gonna refund her. It's not peeling, it's still wearable, but I in my heart know that it very likely could peel once she's walking around in them. I was bummed out about that. Then here we go. I pull these freaking shoes. This is all old stuff from last year, and I discounted it so it would move, and now I just really have to go up there and just throw out everything, all the old shoes from last year, because it's just too much of a pain for me. These little Nobles, they were beautiful crispy white. When I photoed them last year, they sat around forever. Guess what? They sat for a year. I pulled them out. They're all friggin' had yellow. They all turned yellow from just sitting. And I had washed them and they were perfect. And then just sitting up there in the 110, whatever, it's probably 150 degrees up there. They all turned yellow. So I had to wash them again, soak them in Oxy. It came out, they look beautiful again, but I had to put them out in the sun and put a fan on them, okay? And then have them with a fan all night to get them to dry. If this stuff doesn't dry quick enough, it's going to turn yellow again. You have to get it to dry as fast as possible. I might even just buy a shoe dryer, honestly. That would probably be very helpful for me. So the paper towels are all dry. That means they're pretty much dry. I'm not even sending them out today. I'm gonna give them a whole nother day in front of the fan, just in case. I don't want any bit of moisture in them at all, or they will turn yellow again. So it's just a part of selling shoes. There's nothing you can do about it. Shoes deteriorate. The soles often deteriorate and get dry rot. It's just something that happens. I've just been bummed out. Everything's been just going wrong and everything's just being a pain in the butt. Didn't really find anything this weekend that was like overwhelmingly great. So that's just me complaining. 99% of the time I am so positive about it, but this weekend I've just been bummed out. So whatever. 16 sales for the day. Everything's kind of like low price items, which is fine. I'm gonna go total that real quick. You guys ever get bummed out like that about things? When you just feel like everything sucks, I suck, I'm wasting my time. But I think I'll be over it by like tomorrow, or the next time I get like a really good sale, then I'll be like, wow, this is the best business ever. I'm so happy, blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes, it's fine. I added everything up. I got $320 for everything today. This is just from Saturday night into Monday morning. 16 items. I showed you the Nobles. They're from last year. I let them go. They were popular last year. This year, they're really not that great. These I got $19. At some point, I probably could have got 30, like when they were popular, but the style's old now. It's whatever. Wilson's leather jacket. This is a women's plus size leather jacket. It's friggin' gorgeous. It's like suede. It's not like leather, it's suede leather, okay? Beautiful detail. I got $65 for this within 10 hours of posting it. Does that mean I listed it for too low? Probably, but that's all right. Because it's the summer, I think my little thrift shop is letting stuff go for pretty cheap, like coats and stuff for $5. So that's a good flip. I'm fine with that. This is a women's Harley Davidson hoodie. Very beautiful in like new condition, really. So fluffy still. I got $25 for that. I think I only paid $1 or $2. Sometimes at my thrift store, they have great prices and sometimes they don't. It just really depends on the day. So I have to pay whatever. I'll make an enormous pile every time I go and I have to pay whatever they say. I don't argue with them. So much of the time they are so amazing to me. So I don't mess around. Whatever you want, I'll give it to you. I'd give them money for free. It's for the church. I don't care. You know what I mean? So on this day, they were having great prices. The last couple weeks, they've been having very high prices. So, you know, that's fine. I just don't make enormous, you know, as big of piles, right? Little slip-on Vans. They were like either brand new or worn once. My aunt gave them to me. I got $27 for them. I showed you the other day. These are just girls, little girls, white North Face snow pants. I got $27 for them. I got them for $1 at a yard sale. This little beauty. This is a nothing brand from Marshall's. This was my dress. It is so friggin' beautiful. The most little cottage thing ever. I never wore it. I think I bought it when I was pregnant to do like photos in or something, and it probably didn't fit because it's very small and I was very large. So I got $8 for it on Depop. How random. Every once in a blue I'll sell something on Depop. $8. I get to keep the 8 because they don't have seller fees, so fine. These little kids Merrill hiking shoes. I got $18 for them. I got them for $3 on sale day at the Goodwill. They're hot. I knew I wouldn't get a lot, but I knew they'd go pretty quick. They're so great. If you get these Merrills or the Keens for the kids, they are super non-slip bottoms. They're really heavy duty. You can go hiking in them, but you know, the kids won't be too hot. They're awesome for kids. My little baby has them. Here's a fun one. This is a lot. I will absolutely not take them out. A lot of 3 Rustler jeans donated to me. They're the exact same size. They're the exact same pant. I will always, always, always make lots if I can because they sell so fast. If people like a certain style, this person liked these dark wash Rustler, like relaxed fit jeans. And they're the same, all 3 are the same size. They look identical. I am that way too. You know, jeans are so hard for women to find like the perfect jean. Either they're too tight, they're too loose, they're sagging, they look weird in the butt, they're short, too long, or uncomfortable, whatever. When I find a jean or something like that that I love, I will buy 10 of them and just wear, you know, that style over and over until I'm bored of it. I found the Hollister baggy dad jeans, okay? I bought 4 pairs of the exact same Hollister jeans in a different, like couple different shades. Never dark wash, but light wash, medium wash, distressed, ripped, not ripped, whatever. So I bought 4 of them. And other people do that too. And whenever I post lots, they sell so freaking fast. This is on their own Rustler jeans. Used are like $10. So I got 29 for 3. And they sold within a week and a half. So that's great. That's an awesome flip. That's something I would never waste my time listing a $10 item on eBay. It takes so long. And then when you get stupid things like this, where there's a flaw, or you know, you get a bad review or something over $10, like I would never, ever waste my time anymore doing that. But you lot them together, now it's $30, right? So that's a good sale. Some on clouds that I bought. Everybody loves the clouds. These were kind of a bummer because they look so good on the outside. Okay, look at them. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful. They're so hot. People are crazy about these damn on clouds. You can't keep them in your store. As soon as you list them, people are buying them, right? These looked so clean and nice, and then I get them home and realize they have this stupid holes in them, which is so famous for this brand. Every damn pair you pick up has this frickin', I guess the material is just so thin that it gets all holes here, and under the tongue, wherever your ankle is rubbing on. And nobody wants that, you know, come on. So this was a bummer. I only got 37 bucks for them, and they sat forever. Maybe it's because of the color. You know, generally with sneakers, people pick up solid black, solid white way quicker than like neon crazy colors. No, people want stuff that's gonna match their clothes for the most part. So these, I paid 10, I got 37. I don't like that, but I'm glad for them to go. I sent an offer out because I would, you know, I don't want them just sitting there. My little leather, men's little leather Crocs. Little leather men's Crocs. I got 34 bucks for them. They're so friggin' pretty. I showed you them in a video a couple days ago. They sold really quick. 34. Well-worn Carhartt hoodie, 15 bucks. Sold to a girl, actually. So she's probably gonna look really friggin' cute in this. Probably got that for $1. These little, I'm not taking them out. I just don't have time. I'm gonna try to learn how to put the little clip in of my listing so you can see the photos. But these are just little linen shorts, YLB or something like that. Goodwill had them priced up for like 15 bucks on sale day. So I saw the original tag, now they're on sale for $3. I said, ooh, that must be a good brand, and I grabbed them. And it wasn't a good brand. I got $15 for them. Did I? Sorry, I got $7 for them on Vinted because no, they were not a good brand, and I don't know why Goodwill had them priced so high. But sometimes I like to trust that Goodwill knows more than me, because they do. You know, the people there, they see thousands and thousands and thousands of clothing items. They know what they're looking at. So I thought maybe that's a good brand. It had a metal tag on the inside, kind of like Free People does. So I grabbed it. Big flop, $7. Here's a big flop for me too. Biggest flop of the day, okay? When I started reselling, I was told that Johnny was the greatest brand, blah, blah, blah. That's all I heard, this freaking Johnny was. I mean, they're gorgeous. They're very cool. The styles are really beautiful. But, I mean, so I saw this one, okay? 15 bucks at my Goodwill. This is when I really started reselling. I had finally found one. Oh my God, a Johnny Was piece. They're so expensive. Blah, blah. No, I spent 15 bucks on it. First of all, my fault, because it's an extra small and it's missing a button. Now it has a bunch of buttons. It's missing one. Honestly, I'd probably take that one, put it there, and then sew this closed. That's what I would do if it was me. So I had this up discounted forever for like $20. It sat for like a year at $20. Can you believe that? And somebody finally bought it on Vinted for 15, and I get to keep the 15, and it's gorgeous. And somebody's gonna love it and enjoy it. And I'm just glad that it's finally gone, and that was a learning lesson for me. We never pay $15 for a damn shirt. Never. $15 is too much for a freaking shirt. Shirts don't sell. I pay 15, 20, even 30 for shoes, coats, you know, ski jackets, things like that, ski pants, bibs. Certain brands like Burton and stuff, they can go for hundreds of bucks, okay? But shirts, no. There's little men's sunglasses. The brand is, I don't know, Bowl. I don't know. They're just little men's sunglasses. Somebody gave them to me, my friend, that big donation. Oh, this open? Oh, there you go. Bowly. Yeah, they were donated to me with a ton of other stuff. With the jeans and with something else. Oh, right here. This, so the glasses, I got 30 for them. Polarized sunglasses. And then this knife holder. It's called Uncle Mike's Sidekick knife holder. 12 bucks for that. And this one, little Merrill. Oh, the writing's kind of worn off. Here, Merrell, whatever. I sell a lot of these. They're like hiking outdoor kind of vibe. They always got great soles. They're very heavy duty. They're often waterproof. These are just little cloggies. I got like $27 for them, I think. I knew I would. I paid $3. I only listed them a couple weeks ago. I know I've had them in a video, but little bitty clogs. There you go. Comfy clogs. Do your gardening, whatever. And that's it. So I got $320 for all of this. Luckily, I saved those damn white sneakers, so I don't have to take that off of the total. I spent $50 on everything, so my profit today was $271 off of these 16 items. And you know, all of them are low price except for the leather jacket. Everything else is very low, 20, 30, 40 bucks. So it adds up. It really does. I'm just tired. I think I don't take breaks. I work all weekend. I work all week. I work all day. I work from the second I wake up. I started working at 6 o'clock this morning. You know, it's just sometimes it wears me down, but it's fine. Then in 2 days, I'll go back to being like a excited chihuahua running around like a crazy lady. Just happy to be here and happy to be doing it, you know? So maybe I should just take a day off or something. I haven't taken a day off in like a year and a half. So anyway, sorry for complaining today. Anyway, that's my story. 270 bucks for me for the day, for the weekend. That's pretty good. I'm very happy with that. Anyhow, I'm gonna go pack it all up and get the day going. Maybe we'll go do something fun today and stop working so much. So anyway, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.